Hello and welcome. My name is Lisa Hutchison, and this is my channel, Lisa Hutchison LMHC, where I love to mix my psychological expertise with my spiritual channeling abilities. Today, I'm here to talk about the lunar eclipse, super full moon in Sagittarius. This will occur on May 26th, 7:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, there's a lot to unpack here. First, I'm going to get to the full moon. So if you haven't been to my channel before, or you need a reminder, the full moon is a great time to surrender to the divine. This is a time to let go of any emotions, any physical sensations, spiritual blocks, release items you no longer need, discard them, donate them. It's a time to let go of what no longer serves you. So we not only have a full moon, but it's a super full moon. This means emotions are running high. And this is the second supermoon we have had in a month. So you may have found that this past month you've been more emotional, or other people have been more emotional or reactive. It is also an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. Full moon eclipses mean conclusions are within reach. Eclipses are an emotional energy. So we got a supermoon and an eclipse. This is going to be a lot of emotions. Eclipses bring about an energy which has a sudden start or a sudden ending. It brings a change that's out of our hands. So remember, even if you don't choose a change, you choose your attitude. You choose your response. And this is where your power lies. Eclipses work in pairs. Okay, so you're going to have this one in Sagittarius, and the next one's going to be in Gemini. This is going to be video 1 of 2. Sagittarius full moon. Okay, this tells us to look at the bigger picture. It's important during this time to change your perspective. So you may need to look at a situation as if you're in the other person's shoes. Use your empathy skills. You may also get stuck in the details or find yourself distracted. This is a time of not taking action, but more contemplating or talking over what you need to do. But take a step back. Find that balance between speaking up and speaking too much. Focus on what is working and the blessings you do have. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Focus on that. You may need to take a little risk, and Sagittarius energy does support doing that. But if you do, know that you may be living with some uncertainty. This is also a good time to take a little break. It could be a social media break. It could be a break from your blog, or it could be a mini vacation. We also have a Mercury retrograde coming up. I know I'm a bearer of good news today, but I just want to make you aware of the energies. And we don't have to be fearful of these energies. Be aware and shift your way of doing things. And that way you can go more with the flow and not get drained. So this Mercury retrograde is going to come up in a few days on May 29th and go to the June 22nd. That's always a time to slow down, reassess, and redo. But I'm going to talk more about that Mercury retrograde in the next video. So let's get back to this eclipse. Eclipses give you answers very quickly, and it may not be the answer you want. There will be some letting go because we are in the full moon. So it may be a relationship is coming to a sudden end or a sudden conclusion. Surrender what you no longer need. Release your ego. So it's important to listen to others, but also listen within. You know what to do. If you have an ending, grieve that loss and trust in the divine plan, even if you can't see it yet. So if you can't see the big picture, trust in the big picture. And if you can see it, look at it. Let's pick some cards to see what we can focus on, letting go of during this lunar eclipse, super full moon in Sagittarius. And if you have a birthday in Sagittarius or in Gemini, you may be more affected by these energies. But as empaths, I always say we're all affected because we just have a sensitivity to shifts in the moon. Like it's a supermoon, it's an eclipse. There's a lot going on at this time. So what do we most need to let go of? Oh, I got some cards flying around, and that always tells me it's important. Okay. These are our 3 cards for today. Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So if you're finding yourself stuck in the details, take out your creative activity, whether it's knitting, painting, sewing, writing, singing, dancing. Do a creative activity. That will help you get out of your head, out of those details, and into your body. It's important to ground during this time. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your strengths, attractiveness, and power. So I want you to look at yourself, your self-esteem. This may be a good time to make a list of your positive attributes, your qualities, whether it's I'm a sensitive person, I'm caring, I'm thoughtful, I'm considerate. Write down those good qualities and embrace them during this time. No matter what changes are going on around you, you know who you are and you stay strong in that. Surrender worry. Make a commitment and not lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So it's not unusual to have some anxiety during a full moon, and certainly during a supermoon, which raises our emotions, and an eclipse that brings about relationship and energetic changes. So if you find that you're getting stuck in worry, write about your worries, release them, pray to the divine, give your worries over to the divine source. As it says, breathe it out of your body, practice meditation, use an affirmation, breathing in peace, letting go of worries with the out breath. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get future videos. And I always enjoy reading your comments. Until the next time, take as good care of yourself as you do others.